Now let us see how to enter the balance sheet in Tally. You know, as I told you earlier, our accounts always starts with balance sheet. Okay, our accounts always starts with balance sheet. So today we will see how to enter the balance sheet in account. So first I'll create a company now. I'll just create a company. Create a company. Say my balance sheet is, as per the balance sheet, the name of the balance sheet is JK Enterprises. This is old balance sheet, but you create a new 2020. Okay, JK Enterprises. I'll give the name of the JK Enterprises. And remember, this is not the original balance sheet. Original balance sheet, this is just for practice right now. I'll give you original balance sheet later on. So I'll JK Enterprises, say Panjim Goa, enter India, say Goa. The rest of the things you can press enter here. Financial year starts from 1st of April 2020. Let it be the same date. Book begins from same date, and then rest of the thing you can press enter. So this is the way you can create a new file. After creating a new file, right now we are doing what? Accounts only. Inventory we will see later on. After creating a new file, you just go to the features here. Go to the features. Go to the accounting features, and here the first option is maintain accounts only. You have to say yes. Okay. Okay. Similarly, you go for taxation part. Here taxation, enable goods and service tax, yes. Set and alter GST details, say yes. Okay. And here you have to say Goa. State should be Goa. Remember, here state should be Goa, and here GST registration number of the owner where you are working. That GST number of the owner I have already given you here. I'll give you GST number. So at present I'll enter the GST number here. So 30AASCP 542B1Z7. Okay, remember this is the GST number of the owner where you will be working. This is not the same, remember, this is just sample copy of the GST number. So you have to take this number from the owner where you are working. Okay, so this is the setting you have to do right now. The rest of the option you press enter. Okay, so what is the setting? Create a new company, go to the features here, accounting features, accounts only, yes. My taxation settings, both these options should be yes, and here you have to enter the GST number. The rest of the option you press enter, and then you press escape to go back. Now let us see how to enter this balance sheet now. To enter the balance sheet, first we will put the liability side, capital account. I'll just go to accounts information. To enter the balance sheet, you just go to accounts information, ledger, create. Remember our accounts always starts with balance sheet. To enter, this is the, assume that this balance sheet is of last year. To enter this, to update the balance sheet for this financial year, I'll just go to accounts information, ledger, create. Okay, where accounts information, ledger, create. Here you have to enter the ledger name. Here the capital account, whose capital it is? Puja Capital. So I'll put here Puja Capital. This is the name of the ledger. Okay, just press enter. LIs you don't give. Wait here. This is very important. You have to select the head of account. This Puja Capital, under which heads are given this side. So I'll use what? It is a capital account. So I'll use a capital account. Rest of the option you press enter. Come down here. Opening balance is what? 5 lakh. Opening balance is 5 lakh. Okay, enter. So one ledger we have entered the opening balance. Second is ICICI Bank loan. Don't create this ledger, loans liability. This is the head of account. This is the name of the ledger. You have to create the ledgers now. ICICI Bank loan. ICICI Bank loan. Under it will come under loans liability. Here you can select loans liability. Then remember here this should be correct. If this is wrong, everything is wrong. Head should be correct. So then you can enter the opening balances here. That is 50,000. Okay, another loan is there. HDFC Bank account. HDFC Bank loan. Under again loan. Opening balance 35,000. Okay, like this you have to enter all this loan account. Then say creditors, Suraj Marketing. Suraj Marketing under sundry creditors. This is very important. Okay, so open. Suppose you forgot to enter the data properly, so you can go escape from the ledger creation. You can come out, by pressing escape, you can go for alteration and make the changes here. Say Suraj Marketing, and then you enter the opening balances of that party. So opening balances of Suraj Marketing is 12,500. So after making the corrections, come out of this and go for creation. So you can create the ledger and you can alter the ledger here. So you can create the ledger again now. So like this, you have to create all this MRF Limited, sundry creditors, enter the opening balance, and so. Okay. If you are getting this menu, press enter there. From here, you have to select only 3 options: this, and opening balance. Rest of the option you can press enter. Similarly, remember current liability. All these are payables. Payables means in accounts it is also called as a current liability, or it is also called as a provision. So salary, payable, provisions. You can put it under provisions also, or current liability. Okay, all payables, remember, you have to keep a note of that. All payables should come under provisions or current liability. So, okay. So so all this you can put it under what? Provisions. Okay. Similarly, that now you can start with the asset side. Fixed assets, computer under what? Fixed assets. Okay. So enter the opening balances. I just put any balance there. So you have to enter all this under fixed asset opening balances. Then investments, LIC under investments. Okay, this heads you have to remember. These heads are very important. Then all these bank accounts you have to create under bank accounts. All sundry debtors, you have to create all these sundry debtors under sundry debtors. Okay. Only one ledger you don't have to create, that is a cash. This is very important, you have to note down, because this ledger, when you create a new company, this ledger will be already exist. So don't create this cash ledger. So to enter the cash balance, what you do? Come out of ledger creation. Go for alter. See, the cash is already there. You go for a cash here, enter, and then you enter the opening balance here, the 1,33,700. Okay. So after finishing all the balances, you come out of this. So how you enter the balance sheet? Accounts information, ledger, create. From this part is very important. Under ledger, if there is no problem if you do spelling mistakes with the ledger, but this under head is very important here. Okay. So after entering the balance sheet, you can go to the balance sheet here, enter, and click on details here to check the details. Click on detail here. This is your balance sheet, and send me. Just take a screenshot of this and send me.